Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring. Now, in the last one, I thought that we had finished up all of Stormvale Castle, but it turns out that I remembered an area that we missed, and then while scanning my video, I realized there were two areas that we missed. So we're going to go back to both of those, hopefully pretty quickly, because I think I know where they are. Now, as far as summoning goes, it was difficult to find an answer without spoiling too much stuff. Pretty much I ended up asking my friends, and we came to the conclusion that for this boss and this NPC, you do not need to summon her. Now, is that always going to be true? I don't know, and that's why it's unclear. But I am going to summon her because I was reminded in Dark Souls 3 and maybe some of the other games, when you summon someone, they would actually do a gesture and you would learn the gesture. So I thought that maybe that might be the case here. It does not seem like she does a gesture. Although in this game, they don't face away from you. In Dark Souls, they always face away from you, which is interesting. But anyways, she didn't seem to have a gesture, so I'm going to send her home. I might try later on when we actually do the boss fight, stepping in, um, stepping into the boss fight with her to see if that triggers a gesture or something. But anyways, so the first place that we need to go is this way. Grab our torch. I think this will be the fastest way to get there. It was around when we went this back path. I thought we got everything in the back path, but then I remembered there was one part of the back path that we didn't do, because that was when I didn't have any health, and there were some enemies over there, so I got nervous. So right here. This is where there's some enemies. And we should be able to get back easily, yep. So this is where we saw the bird next to the guy with a sword who seems to have killed a bird. Are you guys friends? Okay, well. Wow, you can hit me from there? That's crazy. So obviously I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. This guy's scary, what the heck? What are you doing down there, sir? Okay, I can't hit you like this. Okay, so he's one of these guys, huh? Oh, the bird. Is the bird really... Did it come back the second that I go? Maybe he'll come up here so I can fight him alone? No, he can't seem to make it. Okay, there we go. Ow. This guy's really scary, by the way. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go down there and fight him, but he seems like he might kill us. I was just trying to pick up the item. Which I got his talon? I didn't know that would be an option. So this guy has to die because he seems special. Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, how do you want me to fight this guy? If we trade, then he does all of my health and I do nothing. Okay, I got stuck on a wall. This guy seems very annoying. This is the exact same as that guy that we fought the ghost of in the Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Okay. Although this guy's way tougher. Is he tougher? I can't really tell. Alright, this is gonna be freaking impossible, by the way. We might have to use some bow action for this guy. That man is way too strong. Alrighty. So we're still here. I wonder if the other way would be faster, but I don't think so. I rewatched my video, and it seemed like the other way is a very tedious path. But I mean, this is kind of a tedious path too. Alrighty. Bird first, I guess. Wow. I don't even know how that went over him. It wasn't even... Crosshair wasn't even trying to go over him at all. Alright. Now, the second we shoot him, obviously, he's gonna be pissed. We do a lot of damage with our bow. Maybe if we do... Yeah, that goes through, so if we do the power shots... Okay. Can't get headshots on it, but it pierces block, which is what we need. And he's not even moving, so I'm just gonna take the free kill here, honestly. Kinda weird, I'm holding both the left bumper and the left trigger down, and then pressing the right bumper. Alright, I'm taking that. There was no point in killing him, huh? Yep, sure seems like it. Okay, so what was that weapon that we got? We got their Talon? I think it was a weapon, at least. No? Oh, here it is? Yeah. That's a straight sword. Also, it sucks that we have all these weathered straight swords that I don't need. Talon swords are affixed to the legs of Stormveil Warhawks, but this one has been repurposed for human use. The blade is thin and lightweight, so as not to obstruct the hawk's mobility. I wonder if we can get another one from these hawks. Is it just a random drop? Because we've killed a lot of hawks, and that's the first one, or if that one was special. Skill. Favored by dexterous warriors, slashes foes as body spins. Additionally, input allows for follow-up attacks. So we can wield it. Its damage is not that great, but it's very light. What does this look like? It's pretty small. It's almost like a short sword. But I can see myself maybe using this. Oh, okay, that's what they mean. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go to the other area. Which... fastest way there is here, and we're just gonna run past all the enemies and hope that we're fine, I guess. Should we use this right now? Probably not. But I kind of want to give it a test. What can I test it on is the problem, though. I can get to these enemies without this hawk attacking me. That would allow me to test it. Very dark. Okay, I mean, doesn't seem like anything special as far as straight swords are concerned, except for this heavy attack, which is really cool. Well, we might give it a try in a little bit. Right now, we kind of need our weapon. So I think we're going to be fighting something decently tough. Should be 2 big knights. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not how I wanted this to go. So if you'll remember this path... What was in here? Oh, this just went upstairs. Doesn't seem like these guys follow us. Wait, this is not it. Dang it. Where was it? Shoot. Does that guy drop on us? No, he doesn't do anything. It was over here. My bad. Here we go. That's more correct. Okay, so this is where the rats were, and then we opened up the thing with the key. And then it took us all the way till we got to some enemies. But then we turned around because we didn't have any health. Was there anywhere else to go from here? Right, there was that, but we don't want to go there. And we'll see if we can summon people up here to help us, but the summon thing just went away, so... And then while looking stuff up about NPCs, I got the idea that there's a lot of NPCs in the beginning area that we missed. So we're gonna want to go exploring, like all this stuff. I guess this is all part of the beginning area, which is wild. I don't know if this far part counts as the beginning area, but like apparently this guy is part of the beginning area and stuff. So we should consider going to do all that. And try and finish up specifically Limgrave. I don't remember what this island was called, but this is not part of Limgrave, I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a peninsula of Limgrave? It was peninsula something. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Oh, it's another one of those dudes. So we're gonna want to fight one at a time at least. Really. Alright, we're going to retreat temporarily. Okay, so this other guy. I am not excited to fight this dude. I still haven't figured out how to fight these guys. They just freaking kick my butt every single time. So maybe I just won't. Honestly. Might just go with power attacks through his shield. Oh, shoot. Wait. He wasn't firing the arrow for some reason. Now I'm gonna die because of that. I pressed it like 3 times and it just didn't ever fire. Uh-oh. Sir? He can't be hit? That's a problem. Alright, he stopped that. Okay. Yeah, those guys are very scary. So, this was the other area that I was talking about. We got an item from there. It was like those fingers that you can use to invade people. Still checking everything for illusory walls, obviously. Oh, okay, this is the bridge. I remember there was a bridge and we had no idea how to get there. So that's where we are, and there's no item right there. Okay. So, to the bridge. Ouch. Okay, where's that, though? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't see anywhere to go further from here. Okay. We can summon, which tells me that there's gonna be something difficult coming up. Also, you might be able to jump onto that ledge right there. Is there a guy right there? Can't tell. Purple item. I think we just stealth this section. Oh, we don't even have enough points, I think, to actually summon anything. Oh, we can't summon up here. You could only summon down there. Maybe it was for those 2 knights. I didn't think about that. Probably could have summoned for them, because those were quite difficult. What are we looking at? Anyone right there? Nope. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 10. I feel like we skipped a few iterations. Where are we? We're above that. We could definitely jump onto that roof, but I don't think that has any advantages. Except you could fall through that hole maybe into the roof. But it seems like we can go that way, and we can go in this corner. So this would drop you down onto there. Is there any purpose to that? Not that I see, but we'll go investigate down there. So here you can summon again. But why? Unless it's just part of that area down there, but it already went away again. Or like right on the edge, I guess. I would love to just like find an illusory wall so we know it's possible. Okay, that seemed pointless. I don't know why you would ever go that path. Literally does nothing. And it's right next to the ladder. Okay, well. Let's go this bridge then. So now we're up here. Okay, who was shooting? I think it was just that guy. But he scared me. Obviously, whoever was shooting couldn't reach us. Yeah. Okay, so it's one knight with his friend. And where is this? I think we've been in there. So this goes down into that area with the stone key. So this is all pointless? It seemed like it was leading to something, but now it feels pointless. Well, let's take these two guys out. Oh my goodness. Maybe don't want to be in a corner against this guy? Okay. He delayed his attack a lot. Okay, he just keeps delaying his attacks and following me perfectly. Very fun. Alright, what the heck's going on here? Why were these guys here? This entire area now feels pointless. Didn't lead to anything. I guess if you... How would you have gotten to this area? I mean, to get to this area, you already have to be at that other area. I guess they're just trying to make ways, like, since we've already been down there because of the path that we took, this would be another way to get there. So that part doesn't matter. It's kind of like multiple paths to get to the same place depending on which route you took. So it doesn't matter for us, but it would have mattered for someone who went that way. Ow. I didn't realize those guys were aggroed. So I think that's it. I think we got everything. We'll jump on this roof. So yeah, it seems like you can fall into this hole. Which we killed the guy there. Shouldn't be anyone here anymore. But we're aggroed at the moment. I guess we gotta run past to... Yeah, we can't summon. We gotta run past, get back to the Grace. And then I guess it's boss fight time, huh? Like I said, I think we'll take her in for the first one, and then maybe we'll, like, intentionally lose or something. Did we do this? Yeah, okay. How many flasks do we have? We got 7. Don't have any of these sacred tears. Might want to pop a few rune items and get this level up. We need 1800. These are worth 400. These are worth 600, right? So we use one of these. Oh, that's 800. Okay. That means we need 2 of these. And then 1 of the other ones. Okay. I do think we've explored everything. If I missed something where I was like, we'll be back here, then I forgot about it. So you can let me know, but I'll probably be so far ahead at that point that I won't know how to get back there. Oh, we should level up first. What are we going to grab out of our level up? Lots of things that we could grab. But health is probably the easiest one to grab right now. Because we're going to want more health than this anyways. So I guess right now we'll be working towards 20 health unless we figure out more stats that we need. And we should really start leveling some of our damage stats because our damage is low. Now, do we want to upgrade the katana? I think that's enough to... Because I think it takes 2, 4, and then 6. So that would mean that you need 12 to get to +6. It would be a pretty big upgrade for us. And there's no guarantees that the weapon that we find and want to use is going to use regular smithing stones. It could use, like, somber smithing stones or something. Or these. Oh, these are for ashes. Renowned ashes. Interesting. But it would use all of our smithing stone 2s. And we haven't found a renewable way to even get regular smithing stones yet. But maybe after we clear this area, that'll unlock. Because this seems like pretty much the first big boss that we're supposed to fight coming up here. I mean, I think we'll just try it without the weapon upgrade and see if it's bad. You use a blue cipher ring, you will make yourself open to summons for rescue from other worlds. Oh, that was the thing that you could buy. Alright, so we got full on everything. We'll see if we can summon spirits when we get in there. Or, yeah, spirits. We'll go ahead, summon her, see if she does like a gesture or something for being in the fight. Because I just don't know how the gestures are going to work in this game. And then we'll probably just intentionally lose with her. So we can do the fight on our own. But anyways, there might be a cutscene.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished.
He's got lots of arms.
Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel.
I like how only one of the other arms has a weapon.
All that is golden.
Lord of all that is golden. Okay, you can summon spirits in here. Let's just get an idea of what's gonna happen. Godrick the Grafted. Like, are you just gonna get wrecked if we gank you like this? Okay. He's actually really strong, by the way. We might need a weapon upgrade. Look at this. We don't do anything to this guy. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. What the heck? I don't think we're ready for this, actually. Even with all this health, we're gonna lose. I mean, summon probably adds health to him.
Newly tarnished. Thou'rt unfit even to graft.
So let's see how much we're moving his health bar without the help. Because we were not doing very much damage, and he hurt a lot. I don't know if summoning in this game affects his damage. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, that's more reasonable. We can do this actually. Oh, he held that so long. Wow, really? He did a full 360 with that one? Okay, I'm thinking shield not very effective here. Also, we need to use moves like this. Wowzers. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. We need to use those moves more. But okay, didn't mean to get hit by that, obviously. This guy's definitely tough. But he seemed like he just had way too much health when we summoned the lady to help. I'm sure as we figure out his moves and stuff, he'll be more reasonable no matter how much health he has, and the help might even actually be useful. Now, I wish these spirits actually did damage. What the heck are you doing? Haven't seen that before. Oh, you just already killed them. Okay. Well, that was bad. Okay, so he already took out our spirits. I wonder if a different spirit might be more useful. Oh, that second slam came faster than I thought it was going to. So what do we do about that move? Like, if you're next to him when he does that, can you block it, maybe? Okay. He's doing weird stuff. Alright, we might be dead here. I'm trapped. Dang it. Because I'm trying to think. I think the jellyfish poisons. And I think it's got a decent health pool. So if we could get the jellyfish to poison him... Why don't we give that one a try? Because it seems like these other ones that are like big mobs, or like big groups of mobs, they're just all gonna get one shot. Because our two soldiers are pretty close to getting one shot already. I just tried to walk up behind him and he did like all of my health for it. Alright, jellyfish, just poison him. I believe in you. Oh. You gotta roll a little bit earlier than you think. Okay, the jellyfish dies too quickly against this guy. So unless it lands the poison, it's not gonna be worth it. I wonder, let's try some arrow action. I felt like I rolled on time there, but I guess not. He did not get poisoned by the jellyfish that whole time. And this doesn't seem like enough damage. What are you doing, by the way? Okay, I'm experimenting with blocking his attacks. Okay, I didn't realize that was a new attack. Uh-oh. Well, I'm a little trapped. Okay, blocking his attacks is not that bad, actually. They seem fairly blockable. Especially this. Okay. You could do that differently, but it's blockable. We're learning. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's pretty big. That tanks your stamina. Oh, what? I rolled. I disagree. Alright, well, we're out of stuff, but... So you could pretty much block, like, almost everything he does. Except that, apparently. It doesn't do damage to you, but it does knock you back. Dang it. Does he ever bleed, by the way? I feel like we haven't bled him yet. Okay, so I'm thinking jellyfish is not it, because I don't think he's gonna land the poison on him. He seems to have too much resist. I mean, he's probably got a lot of bleed resist, too, because... I don't think we've bled him yet. So, blocking seems to be a viable strat for us here. This guy is very difficult, by the way. Okay, probably should have waited for the second one. I didn't summon, did I? That was a mistake. Well, that was probably the worst way I could have summoned them. Oh, there's a cliff here. Oh, good. Okay. He already killed one, huh? The second guy is about to be dead. Oh, you were going for me, not my friend, huh? There's a bleed, but I am dead now. Maybe. I can't get away. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Okay, halfway. He cuts off his arm? So he's the Grafted, right? So he might be able to equip something else now?
Truest of dragons.
A dragon head on his arm, huh?
Lend me thy strength.
Yep. Well, that worked way better than it should have. Oh, geez. Alright, that was a little difficult to dodge. Oh, he does 3 this time? Alright. Uh-oh. This is probably not going to be blockable anymore. Oh, jeez. Just let him shield break us there. There's a bleed. That's bad. Oh, we're very dead here. Wait. Wait for it. Oh my gosh.
Of all that is golden, one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
We actually beat him there. I was like, oh, when he used the fire move point blank, I was like, oh, it's over. I got no healing. I didn't dodge the first part. I don't think I dodged the second tornado. I did dodge the third tornado. But then he didn't do like the throwing tornado move, right? Because he seems to have different moves if you're close to him or if you're far away. Like the throwing one is the projectile. So he did like this weird like rolling around like Sonic move, and I just panic rolled away from him. And then I was like, I got no health. All I can do is just hit him and hope for a bleed, even though we just got a bleed, so I wasn't counting on it. But we staggered him, and I went up and got the critical hit off of the stagger, and he's only 1 hit at that point, so I just sprinted at him and tried to hit him, and it worked out. Oh my god! Can't see that's how Margit should have gone, but where we beat him in the first few tries. But we greeted on 1 hit and it didn't work out. This time we greeted on 1 hit, and I don't think he had a move fast enough that could stop me from winning there. So unless he did like a retreating attack and reset himself. The great runes you receive by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored at divine towers. Okay, we've seen a divine tower throughout the lands between. See the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. Godrick's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Grafted. So is this like a Lord Soul or something? Or is that a weapon? Hold up. I don't think we have any runes here. How much did we get, by the way? 20,000. Alright, so... Oh, it was this. Okay, what is this? Remembrance of Godrick the Grafted hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I want special weapons or whatever the Finger Reader gives me. A feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home bathed in rays of gold. By the way, where is that item for Margit? Here. Margit's Shackle. I just want to know where it went. Wow. I can't believe we beat him so quickly. And our spirits got murdered pretty quickly there. They were dead at like 1/4 of his HP. And that was the first time we'd seen phase 2 as well. That's crazy. I feel like we should use this Baldic's Blessing. Just so... Oh, we should read the rune as well. But I don't know where it goes. I think it was a key item. Yeah, here it is. Devoid of any benediction. Great rune of Shardbearer Godrick, devoid of any benedictions. Seek the divine tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the great bridge from Stormvale Castle. Okay, so we've been there. Unfortunately, there was no Sight of Grace at it, so we'll have to run past those giants again, but we can get there again. That's probably going to be one of our first stops. Oh yeah, we have an extra spell slot because we bought that. So, let's go ahead and rest here because I got no health and no flasks. Just in case something tries to murder me. No getting to talk to Melina. But I want to explore this room real quick. Then I want to try going back to the round table. And then there's something still up there. I guess the map continues that direction. So that must be how we get past. I think the map is a lot bigger than I originally thought. Like, as we gather maps, it's slowly been getting larger. And I caught on to that. But, like, I thought that about this was what we were looking at for the map. But I think that... Can't you zoom out more? No, I guess I can't. But I think that it's a lot bigger than this still. I wonder why I can't zoom out more. I swear earlier I could zoom out more than this. That's weird. But yeah, I think there's a lot to this map. I think we haven't even scratched the surface, which is crazy because we're 20 hours in and we haven't even finished the Limgrave area yet. What's going on over there? Hold up. Why are you here?
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godrick, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
So I think this guy just got here because we rested at the thing. So this must be the guy from the beginning, right?
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh? Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate?
So, we never figured out if this was the guy who trapped us in that room with the big knight? I mean, it has to be, right? But because it didn't sound like Patches. But I think it was just a laugh or something.
Now, I can I?
That guy's a little creeper. If he did betray us, we never really figured it out, so... He's fine for now. Not that like, even though we know that Patches has betrayed us and is probably going to betray us again, I didn't murder him, so... I just let the NPCs do the bad things they want to me, and then I deal with it, I guess. At least on the first playthrough. Is there... We could probably go through there. I wonder if I want to trigger that to get NPCs like Patches and stuff to move. Or maybe I don't want to open that door quite yet, so we can backtrack. Find other NPCs that I'm sure we've missed. Like, I don't even know what happened to Bach. We found Bach. We had already done his quest, so we just, like, gave him the items for it. We were like, hey, we got it. And then he was like, I'm gonna go be useful to you. Now, where did he go to be useful to me? Who knows? So my other question would be, is where did the lady go? You think she went to the round table hold? which is where I think she's supposed to go, but I'm not certain. Well, we gotta go here anyways, because we got a greater rune now. That dude's gonna be like, hey, you actually got a greater rune. I thought you were a worthless waste of space, but... And that door's open. We can meet with them. We'll talk to everybody.
Ah, you will then.
Okay, got nothing to do with you.
May the golden...
Be sure to tell she's a servant. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number of times.
Honestly.
I mean, she must be in Limgrave, right? Why would this guy be here talking about her if she wasn't in Limgrave? Forgot to use the Baldic's Blessing. Can I use it here? Oh, yeah. I didn't think I could use items here.
If I do have a talent, I suppose I should try to I'll ask Master.
Okay, maybe they won't actually have new dialogue until I open those doors, or till I go talk to the
Now,
maiden.
those of a challenger who's felled her mark.
Oh,
Find them well. Now lay out your arms. The girl.
sure, we can ask him to watch over.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
I thought he was talking about her at first.
Besides, she'd never agree to it.
Wait. But she hasn't told us anything yet. Why did this dialogue come up? She didn't say anything. If I say this, does it mess it up?
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Well, at least we had that conversation. I feel like that conversation triggered earlier than it was supposed to. I feel like that was supposed to trigger after she learned her stuff, but somehow we messed it up by talking to him too often or something. Okay, what's going on with you?
I am pleased. Would you like me?
Yeah, sure.
Now. You are so. Then good day to you.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything new to say. But again, like I said, I don't know what's actually going to trigger people to have new stuff to say. It could be... I mean, I thought it was going to be me beating Godrick, which it appeared to be for the blacksmith, but it could be me opening the door to the next area as well. That's definitely closed. Or it could be talking to the finger maidens or whatever goes on over there. But let me go talk to this dude. Oh, his door's closed now. So can't talk to you. Oh, you're here now.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godrick's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm. So as far as I know, that's the reward you're supposed to get. Oh, we had the wrong talisman on the whole time. Raises max equipment load by 10.1. It must be a percent maybe or something. Seems like a lot to raise it by. It's for a greatsword. 0. Surprised we got this so early, but oh, we have no idea. Like, we don't even have a thing that can use it, right? Enhances roars and breath attacks. I mean, we don't need the arsenal charm unless we're trying to wear heavier stuff.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
I also wonder if she would have had different dialogue if we
It's
summoned
about
her
time I
to
headed
kill
off.
him.
I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I'll see you again, warrior.
Okay. You got new stuff to sell? Yes. Wait, no. I thought the menu looked bigger, but I realized that this menu just has a lot of stuff in it. Unless the dagger's new? Is the dagger new? No, I don't think so. I think everything is the same. We still don't have his bell, right? Yeah. So, she said introduce ourselves. Can we actually do that? No. At least not right now. Let's go meet with this other room. Only one person in here? Okay, there's not a single person in here. What is this? This is just weird.
Are you that
Oh, you're alive.
tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Man, she had a lot to say, huh? Rapture. That's it? That was the only point of touching it? Why is there a chair here, by the way? I don't think this thing can use a chair.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Okay, let's ask her about this first.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godrick the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
The children tainted by the strand, so listen.
The greater
Okay. It just says the same thing, huh?
The runt of
Alright, so what does this actually do? With the Power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a remembrance's namesake. Each remembrance can provide one power. That power is once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost. Okay, so it is like weapons. So we can either get his axe, which we can't wield that anytime soon. What does it do? I command thee kneel. Is that the slam attack? Repeatedly smash the axe into the ground, unleashing 2 earth-shaking shockwaves. Follow up with an additional input to produce a 3rd shockwave. Grafted dragon. The fist weapon. Bear witness. Strength and faith. That's not really our build. But, I mean, we can always change. Does fire damage, does physical damage. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godrick's left arm. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. This weapon cannot be two-handed. Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames all over a wide frontward area. Interesting. Only that requires runes, whereas this is free. Great axe wielded by Godrick the Grafted. This golden battle axe is emblazoned with the figure of a beast, representing the strength of Godfrey, first Elden Lord and patriarch of the golden lineage. I command thee kneel, for I am the lord of all that is golden. Interesting. I don't think we're going to use either of those right now, so...
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Okay, so we can't interact with them at all. We don't need the torch, it's kind of bright.
The children.
Can you just say the same thing?
So
Can I just walk away? Oh. Okay, so now does anyone want to talk to me? Did I talk to them?
If I do have a... I suppose I'll ask Matt.
We might have to rest at the thing. Whoa, hello.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Wait, what happened to him? Did he break his legs? What is going on? Does he have like a creature in there?
Ah, you defeated Godrick and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Rapier +8? Excuse me?
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
So we're supposed to have like a... I wonder if he could also be a sorcery instructor. But we're supposed to have like a +8 weapon right now? We got a +3 weapon. You crazy? Guess maybe because it's piercing sword of superior quality, featuring intricate ornamentation, signature weapon of sorcerer Ragier. High dexterity is required to wield the blade to its full potential, but mastery is a sight to behold, characterized by a flowing style which excels in successive attacks, glint blade phalanx, skill used by the enchanted knights who served the Carian royal family, form an arc of magic glint blades overhead, which will attack foes automatically. Follow up with a strong attack to chain this skill into a lunging thrust. We already have the requirements for it, actually. It doesn't do magic damage. But maybe we could change the skill to be magic damage, or the Ash of War or whatever. How much damage is it doing? It's 6 damage stronger than Arcatana, but it does have a higher critical. Doesn't do blood loss, though. So yeah, I wonder if we're supposed to have like a +8 weapon right now. Has that changed at all down there? Same doors appear to be closed still. So do we have to reset the area to actually... Oh, nope, the door's open now. She's still here, though.
It's about time I head. I'll see you again.
You talk? Nope. Alright, dude.
You've received the wisdom of the Two Fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godrick the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Ooh.
So, Godrick the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already.
Yeah, that seems fairly obvious. Do you say anything else about them?
Despite being his castle lies, but I suspect General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven. Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there.
Until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
Wow, we're like nowhere into this game, huh? 20 hours in, haven't even finished Limgrave, and we have made like no progress.
Lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her. I understand you've been speaking to Nefeli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Okay, so that option went away, though. Interesting.
Well, what is it?
Okay, you can just give us, you can tell us where they are. If we forget who's where, or we enter an area and we want to know who's in there. Interesting stuff, huh? So who's this Hewig guy that she keeps talking about? She keeps talking about Master Hewig, Master Hewig. I thought it was that guy, but that guy's Gideon Ofnir.
Further study of I can happily spare the time.
So, like,
Golden...
who and where is this person?
If I do, I suppose I should try and ask my...
Be sure to tell me she's a servant to me. She's been I've lost count of the number of... Honestly.
Is this guy Hewig?
Back already, no matter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so she did want to talk to this guy, so I was telling the truth. Okay, I had a misunderstanding. I didn't realize that this guy was Master Hugh, or I was calling him Hewig, but Hugh. That makes more sense. Okay, so we didn't tell a lie at all. We did everything correctly. And you probably don't have anything new to say.
I am pleased. Would you like me the blessing? Would you like to be now?
So if we do this again while we have the blessing, do you have a new secret to tell us?
You are so. Then good day.
No. Why would they so early in the game have her... I mean, maybe she only has one secret to tell. I don't believe that that will be the case. Alright, so... we could rest and, like, kind of reset this area. What else do we have going on? So we probably want to do some level ups. Where'd she go? Is she over here?
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
What the heck did you do?
Roads get long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Wasn't expecting this.
You is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning, so I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Where'd she go though? I feel like she wouldn't have gone down here, right? Because this was locked. But maybe. Nope, there's no one in here. I don't think. Where the heck did she go? Do I have to like rest again now that I talked to that guy, or? And I wanted to go unlock the greater rune as well, but I wanted to go talk to Patches, see if he moved shop. Oh, she's right here.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay, what is spirit tuning? With the spirit tuning menu, you could spend runes and grave glove wards to strengthen the spirits you summon from ashes. To strengthen named spirits, you'll need ghost glove wards. Named spirits, so there's even specialer ones? Oh, okay. I was like, what's the difference between these two menus? This is equipped, which is a good setting. I just keep forgetting it exists. And this is special ashes. We have a lot of these grave things. Do we see anything about how much better they get? It just says, like, spend some runes and grave glovewort, and I promise they get better? Is that what we're doing here? Let me look at the grave glovewort real quick. Strengthen ashes. I thought it meant ashes of war. The art of strengthening ashes is known as spirit tuning. Only a spirit tuner may perform this deed. Okay, so we can only get them... It looks like we can only go to +2 right now anyways, which I would be willing to upgrade my dudes to +2 right now.
Greetings, are you here for...
And it does seem like these guys are on their own tier. They've been very useful. Although some of these cost more, like this costs more than this. And the wolves also cost more. But anyways, the +1. And then, yep, it's only +1 and +2. Since it only costs 1, I guess we might as well. We like these guys, we use them all the time. We need Grave Glovewort 3 to get them further. So, but they don't cost any more FP. Also, it says HP cost there, so you're telling me some of these are going to cost HP? Alright. Well, anyways, hopefully that makes our guys way more effective now. I wonder if we could have had that before the Godrick fight. It seemed like maybe we could have, I just didn't do all the interactions between them and rest in between. Okay, anything that we have missed in here? I do not believe so. She is gone. No new doors are open. Nothing new here. So. Let's go check Patches real quick. I would assume that was a big enough event to trigger him actually moving shop. Because I would... Well, he's not going to move his shop. His shop stays, supposedly, but he is moving. So he's probably going to move into the next region. But like I said, we might have to actually enter the next region for him to do that. Now, are these guys still going to be hostile? They were still hostile before, I think. Even though there was a shop here. Yep, they're definitely still hostile. No, Patches is still here.
Oh yes, but by I'm untethered by nature. No worries, they may
Okay.
not spare them some.
Is there anything else we wanted from his shop? Because he's almost certainly going to move on here soon. I never use stuff like rings of sacrifice and stuff. Maybe get this shield, but the shield's kind of bad. I don't really care.
Cheers for that.
Alright, well the other thing I want to do... Oh, we should spend our stuff, though. Are we just going to do level ups with it? So we still haven't found a merchant that sells smithing stones. So maybe we're just gonna grab like 3 HP right here? Can we grab 3 HP? It'll be close. And I mean, this might be cool. Let's take a look at this. Like I said, I'm usually not a rapier guy, because I don't like this moveset that much. Okay, so that's what it meant. I mean, it's cool, and it's probably our hardest hitting weapon right now, but... I'm not that into thrust weapons over slash weapons. I really like this one. But it's kind of short. It has a very interesting heavy with this forward movement that it does on the first heavy. How long can you charge this, by the way? Ooh, does it go further? Hold up. We just use it. Go to the base of the stairs. It goes a little bit further if you charge it. Interesting. I'm very interested in this sword because it feels kind of special to me. But we'll keep the katana on just temporarily as we still try and figure it out. We'll do our level up. I think we'll try and get 3 level ups. Okay, so we need 1,400 more to do the last level up. I mean, this HP is always going to be useful. It's unfortunate because when we do find the weapon that we want, it'll take us a little bit longer to actually get the stats. Because we've already invested so much into other things, but it'll be fine. So we want to use, if we need 1,400, use 3 of these. I'm surprised after resting, these blades stayed above us. We could literally, like, equip that rapier, cast the blades, and then sit back down, get our FP back, and then enter the world. Okay. Oh, I didn't even do the level up. Wait, is this enough? Oh, yep, it's enough by 30. Nice. That's like 28 more HP. I mean, we're only level 34. It's not like we're an incredibly high level or anything, and it's costing us a lot. That last boss literally gave us 3 level ups worth of runes, so... Uh-oh. There's some lightning and thunder outside. Hopefully I don't lose power. I mean, it hasn't happened recently, so... Not that concerned. I would just hate to lose this recording for no reason. Especially since we killed Godrick. I broke the blades on the wall. They don't hit very hard, do they? Those 2 did 56 damage together. Ow, it moves so fast. Now the problem with having more health is our flask still heals the same amount. And then I think in the next one, we are going to be going back and looking for NPCs, like I said. I think there's a lot of NPCs we missed around the Limgrave area. So can we actually do this now? Is the question. We should be able to. I'm curious to know what a greater rune does for you. This place is weird. It's an elevator? Hold up. Can't tell if it's gonna go down or up, but I feel like down. Up. Interesting. A long elevator, huh? Also, I was just thinking about it, the fact that this video is like getting longer and longer, because it's probably going to be named after the boss that we fought. It's going to be good because it'll make people think that it took me longer to beat the boss. We have a site of grace up here. Why would there be a site of grace up here? I guess just for the teleport? But why, is there a reason we would have to come back here? Seems like a place you go to once, you get the reward, then you're done? Or am I mistaken? Oh, let's walk in here and see what happens. No fog wall behind us. Godrick's Great Rune. Yeah, like, why would I ever need to come back here? Like, I can only get in here if I have the rune to begin with. Let's see what it does. A great rune of the Shardbearer Godrick. Its blessing raises all attributes. This great rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. First demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. So, but like, how do I do that? Do I have to buy those fragments or whatever that then... We never looked what this gives. Stormwing Bone Arrow. Do I have to buy those fragments to actually get it to do anything? Because it said those fragments, you can either unlock the powers of a great rune, or you can just raise your max health with it. And what exactly are attributes? Which ones are your attributes? Okay, all the stats that you level up. So do you get free levels? Or are they non-leveled things? I don't know. Experimenting with that feels tough because it seems like there's only a limited number of that item that actually does it. At least we've only seen 5, I think, so far. Maybe we saw one more, but I don't remember where it was if we saw it. I'm not seeing anything else that we can do here. So I guess that is it. Check our inventories. We do have one already. Okay, so we have found... We've seen 6 total. 5 of them are in the round table hold, and 1 of them's here. Even if no great rune is equipped, it will slightly increase maximum health upon use. It is said that a lower arc of the Elden Ring receives. How do I equip the great rune is the question. go back to the hold. We'll see about equipping it, because I don't actually know how to do that. And then I guess that'll be it. I don't know if it's even possible to equip it. Melina, maybe? No. Great runes, here we go. With the Great Rune menu, you can equip Great Runes that have had their power restored. You can use a Rune Arc to give even greater benefits to your equipped Great Runes. Okay, so are you just supposed to use every single Rune Arc you find immediately, and then it, like, if you have no Great Rune equipped, then it's giving you max HP. If you do have a Great Rune equipped, then it buffs what that Great Rune would give you? Is that right? Oh, what did that actually do? What? The chair came back. Did it do anything? Didn't raise any of our stats. Or maybe it's giving 0 at the moment? Hold on, we have 676 HP. 115 stamina. I need to figure out how these Great Runes work. Still the same. We have no Great Rune right now. So we're gonna try it with the Great Rune equipped. That would make more sense than having it be like, oh, you use it with this Great Rune, then you use it with that Great Rune, and then you use it with this Great Rune to get this outcome. Instead, it's just whatever Great Rune you have, you get all the effects stacked on it. So, it raised all of my stats by 5? Excuse me? That's crazy. So we have 829 HP with this thing equipped now, but that's because it gave us 5 more vigor. Got more stamina out of it? That's insane. Okay, so what happens when we take it off now? Do we still have the 5 stats? Oh, no. If you change the current Great Rune's effects will be removed. Is that okay? Yes, we're learning. So, but I didn't get any max HP. And I don't have the item back. Hopefully we didn't just waste it. That would be really dumb if that's how it worked, huh? Oh, that is how it works. That's crazy. What? I didn't expect that at all. So once you equip your Great Rune and you start using those shard things, we should have left it. We shouldn't have experimented, but I didn't know. That sucks really bad, because we just wasted that thing. I wonder, maybe you can only use one. That would be definitely an experiment to do. Okay, it says grants the blessing of an equipped rune upon use. So that tells me that you can't just stack them and start popping a bunch of them. You pick a rune, you pop one of these to get its blessing, because otherwise you don't get the blessing, which is weird. Why would you pick a rune if you can't get anything from it? That's a really weird way to do it. I don't know why they did it like that. I'm kind of sad because now we're out those stats for a little while. we should maybe get enough souls to buy that and get the benefits of this, because we're probably going to have this great rune for a while. And it sucks that we wasted it, like literally, but it should be good. As long as we don't lose it on death. I mean, maybe you lose it on death. That would be another experiment to do, huh? And so if we try and take it off now, it only has that message if you have the blessing, huh? Yeah. It only tells you that if you have its blessing. Ah, okay. Well, we're learning. It's all for science, I guess, even though that kind of sucked. So we'll try and buy one of those. We'll get the blessing, and then we'll figure out if it translates over death. I'm not going to die on purpose. I'm going to check after death, which will inevitably happen. But yeah, that'll be one of our next goals. Which, how much did that cost? 4,000? It's either 4,000 or 5,000. But we'll be trying to get that as we go explore past areas. We'll figure out what weapon we actually want to use, hopefully, or maybe we'll find something cool. It's 4,000. Okay. So that's our next goal. Get 4,000 runes for that. We're going to go back explore looking for NPCs. And we'll just try and figure out how things work as we go. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Good one. We beat the boss. What was it? 4 attempts? 5 attempts? I don't remember, honestly. Because the first one was kind of a wash because we were doing it with the NPC. I think it was 5. Could have been 6, but I think it was 5, actually. But anyways, we did pretty good. Took him down pretty quickly. I think we got lucky in the one that we took him down, but we still fought decently for not knowing his moves very well. And the first time being in Phase 2, we actually beat him. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.